dream come true. I mean, before, we just had a dollar in a dream. Now, we're able to feed our family. He has a kid. I have 2 kids. He has a house. I have a house. So we're able to support our family, things like that, things we couldn't do when we first met. So it's a dream to be able to be in this position.
Can you give a prediction for each other's fight? How do you see his fight going down?
Oh, Rob, I see Rob stopping dudes, man.
Okay.
He's too long, too fast. He's quick. Dude can fight. Dude can fight. He's quick. He's gritty in there and things like that. But I feel like Rob just, too experienced for him right now.
All right, buddy, you up? Come on, man.
Both of these are my 2 favorite fighters. I grew up with Errol, watching him side by side, fighting with him side by side, and I grew up looking at Lamont. So this is a fight I don't even want to watch. You know what I'm saying? But best of luck to both the guys, and they both come out healthy.
Against Peterson on Saturday. Do you see a potential fight between Crawford?
I don't know. It could be. You gotta ask the guys in suits.
Spence, you mentioned something interesting yesterday. You mentioned about how this fight could possibly be 12 rounds moving forward. Do you think it's convenient for you to go 12 rounds with Lamont Peterson, knowing that down the road you're gonna have more championship fights? Or, if it happens, it happens.
If it happens, it happens. I train for a 12-round fight. So if we go 12, I'm cool with that because I train for it. So, I ain't trained nothing less. If I stop him, it's good. But I'll try for a 12-round fight.
Don't you think you'll get a little flack if it goes 12? Because other guys have stopped him earlier?
I don't care. As long as I have a great performance and I get a W, that's all that matters.
We'll learn about how to fight in a minute, but you could stay sharp in the gym working with Jamel. That can't be easy work.
Nah, it's not easy work. Like I said, iron sharpen iron. So we stay learning from each other, stay developing, and sharpen each other up.
What makes this fight different? What different preparations did you have to make, adjustments did you have to make for this fight?
Not really too much adjustments. Lamont has a traditional style. There's not nothing too awkward about him, but he's skillful and he's got to just come to fight. So, you got to be in great shape to fight Lamont Peterson.
And how far do you see yourself moving up in weight?
Oh, I can see myself coming down to 160. Because I walk around heavy, so I'm coming down.
That's great.
How well do you know Lamont? This isn't a case where it's like 2 friends are fighting each other, is it?
Yeah, something like that, but at the end of the day, it's business first. I got a family to feed, I got kids to feed and things like that, so it's business first, friends come later.
Does this make the fact that you guys aren't friends, is the fight different for you, or is it just...
It's no different. Like I said, business. I got 2 cubs to feed.
If you're victorious this Saturday, who do you want next?
I don't care. I'm not thinking about it. I'm going on vacation after this.
Robert, when did you find out that Javier Fortuna was a 2-time world champion?
During the interviews when y'all told me.
How was the face-off? Because him and Peterson are friends, but that one was a little bit more intense. Was there anything there? Could you feel the intensity? It looked like he wanted to keep going.
I'm not up for the stare tactics. I'm a throw in the hands, man. That's what I do the talking with.
Co-main at Barclays. It's a big stage. You prepared for that? There's gonna be a lot of pressure on you.
Y'all forgot I fought here before. Y'all forgetting a lot, but...
No, I know you fought here before, but I'm saying on the co-main.
Co-main, whatever. We could have fought first. It was still going to end with a man down. I'm going to still stop this dude.
And I don't think it's nothing harder than fighting your hometown. When you fight your hometown in front of the people that he bring out, he bring out a lot of people. So fighting your hometown is a lot of pressure. Like me fighting my hometown first time, it was a lot of pressure. Everybody telling you to knock them out.
Man,
you hear everybody screaming, tickets. People call you same day talking about tickets and stuff like that. So it's a lot of pressure fighting in the hometown. I'd rather fight when my career first started. I'd rather fight somewhere else than fighting at home because it was just I ain't feel like going through all the hassle and stuff like that.
In the UK, were they throwing brownies at you?
Yeah, they threw stuff. Yeah, somebody threw a brownie at me. They were throwing chocolate and stuff at me and stuff like that. So.
You still understand what that chocolate brownie means, or still not? I don't know.
I don't know what it means. I ain't gonna feed no dude no chocolate brownies at all. So I don't know what's going on with that.
You do want a hometown fight this year, though.
Oh yeah, hopefully after this fight.
Earl, how was the sparring session between you and Lamont Peterson? Do you recall?
It was good. It was good. It was great. But it was a long time ago, man.
What year was that?
It was when I was an amateur. It was long. It was like 7 years ago. It was a long time ago.
Which one did you grow up looking up to?
Who I look up to? You got to put Roy Jones at the top. When I was growing up, Roy Jones was Superman. So Roy Jones, Zab Zuda, Vernon Forrest, of course Floyd Mayweather.
Terry Norris?
Yeah, Terry Norris, you know, just to name a few.
What about you, Robert?
Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Pernell Whitaker, guys like that.
Speaking of who wins, if they're in the same weight class, Roy Jones or Floyd Mayweather, who wins? you sparred Floyd, and we've seen Roy Jones do his magic.
I mean, I don't know, because, I mean, y'all think about today's Floyd. Floyd back then, you know, was a different fighter.
Yeah,
he was a boxer puncher. And, I mean, Roy Jones back then was Superman. So, I mean, I don't know who would win that fight.
I got another one for you on Instagram. Floyd said he would give Sugar Ray Leonard that one. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. What do you think? What do you guys think about that?
I mean, Floyd's a fighter. I mean, why wouldn't he say that? I mean, all the records he broke and all the fighters he beaten and things like that. He called himself TV. Why wouldn't he say he'll beat Sugar Ray Leonard?
Have that confidence.
Do you feel the same way?
Huh?
Do you feel the same way?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to see that fight though. I like.
No,
see
I mean
young
about
Floyd.
yourself. Do you feel like you could have been in there with the golden era guys?
Definitely. I mean, as a fighter, you gotta have that type of mentality.
We're starting our own golden era.
Yeah, we're starting our own golden era right here. But as a fighter, you gotta have that type of mentality. So, yeah, definitely.